Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects almost everyone: money. Specifically, we're going to talk about the dream of financial independence and the very real nightmare of living in debt. It's a conversation that can literally change your life. So stick with me. What is financial independence, anyway? It sounds like some lofty goal, like owning a private jet or a private island. But really, it's much simpler and more attainable than that. Financial independence is the point where your assets generate enough income to cover your living expenses. It's not about being super rich. It's about having freedom. The freedom to choose work you love, not work you need just to pay the bills. The freedom to spend more time with your family, pursue your passions, or even retire early. It's about owning your time, which is your most valuable asset. Think about it. Imagine waking up on a Monday morning and not feeling that knot of anxiety in your stomach. Imagine knowing that if you lost your job tomorrow, you'd be okay. That's the power of financial independence. It's about security, peace of mind, and control over your own destiny. It's a goal worth striving for, no matter your age or income level. Now, let's talk about the biggest obstacle standing in the way of that freedom for so many people: debt. We live in a society that normalizes debt. From student loans to car payments, mortgages, and especially credit card debt, we're encouraged to buy now and pay later. It's presented as just a normal part of modern life. But let's be real, debt is a trap. It's like running a race with a heavy backpack on. While you're trying to move forward, the weight of interest payments is constantly pulling you back. Let's break down the different kinds of debt. People often talk about good debt versus bad debt. Good debt is typically seen as an investment that can increase your net worth or income over time, like a mortgage on a house that appreciates in value, or a student loan for a degree that leads to a high-paying career. Bad debt, on the other hand, is for things that lose value, like financing a fancy new car that depreciates. The second you drive it off the lot, or racking up credit card debt on clothes, vacations, and dinners out. But here's the thing. Even good debt can turn bad if it's not managed properly. An oversized mortgage on a house you can't truly afford can become a financial prison. And student loans, while often necessary, can become an unbearable burden if they don't lead to the expected income. The most dangerous of all, though, is high-interest consumer debt, especially from credit cards. The interest rates are often so high that you can make payments for years and see your balance barely budge. It's a vicious cycle that keeps you poor. Living in debt isn't just a numbers game. It has a profound psychological impact. It's a constant source of stress and anxiety. It can strain relationships, affect your mental health, and limit your opportunities. When you're deep in debt, Every financial decision is made from a place of scarcity and fear. You can't take risks. You can't invest in your future. You can't quit the job you hate. You are, in a very real sense, not free. You're working for the bank, not for yourself. So, how do we break free? How do we escape the debt trap and start building a path toward financial independence? It starts with a mindset shift. You have to decide right now that you are done with debt. You have to commit to living within your means and making a plan to pay off what you owe. The first practical step is to create a budget. I know, the B word. It sounds restrictive, but a budget is not a cage. It's a tool for freedom. It's simply a plan for your money. You need to know exactly where your money is going each month. Track every single dollar. You'll probably be shocked at how much you're re-spending on things you even care about, like subscriptions you forgot you had, or daily coffees that add up to hundreds of dollars a month. Once you have a clear picture of your finances, you can start to make changes. This is where you get ruthless. Cut unnecessary expenses. Do you really need 5 different streaming services? Can you cook at home more instead of eating out? Every dollar you save is a dollar you can throw at your debt. Now, let's talk about a strategy for paying off that debt. There are 2 popular methods, the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. With the debt snowball, you list your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate. You make minimum payments on all of them, except for the smallest one, which you attack with every extra penny you can find. Once that smallest debt is gone, you roll the payment you were making on it into the next smallest debt. The psychological win of paying off a debt gives you momentum and motivation to keep going. The debt avalanche method is mathematically faster. You list your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. You make minimum payments on all of them, but you throw all your extra money at the debt with the highest interest rate. This saves you the most money on interest over time. Which method is better? The one you'll actually stick with. If you need quick wins to stay motivated, go with the snowball. If you're a numbers person who wants the most efficient path, the avalanche is for you. The most important thing is to pick one and start. As you're paying off debt, it's also crucial to start building an emergency fund. This is a stash of cash, typically 3 to 6 months of living expenses, saved in an easily accessible account. This fund is your safety net. When an unexpected expense pops up, like a car repair or a medical bill, you can pay for it with cash instead of going back into debt. This is what breaks the cycle for good. Once your high-interest debt is gone and your emergency fund is in place, you can finally shift your focus from defense to offense. This is the exciting part. You can start investing your money. This is how you truly build wealth and achieve financial independence. You can invest in low-cost index funds, real estate, or other assets that will grow over time and start generating passive income for you. Your money finally starts working for you, instead of you working for your money. This journey isn't easy, and it won't happen overnight. It requires discipline, sacrifice, and patience. There will be times you'll want to give up, but I promise you, the feeling of making that final debt payment, of seeing your net worth grow, of knowing you are in control of your financial future, it is worth every bit of the effort. Financial independence isn't a myth reserved for the lucky few. It's a choice. It's a series of small, smart decisions made consistently over time. It starts with rejecting the culture of debt and embracing a life of intentionality. Start today. Create that budget. Make a plan. Take that first step, no matter how small it feels. You have the power to change your financial story. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on building a life of freedom and purpose. Let me know in the comments what your biggest financial goal is right now. I'll see you in the next one.